Good morning, student. In the last lecture, we have studied about how the image is formed. Now, today we are going to study about the images formed due to the actual intersection of the reflected ray is real image, and when the reflected rays are back produced, then due to their intersection we find the image which is known as a virtual image. So the kinds of images we are going to study. Kinds of images. First image is real one. Okay, real image. Real image. Just I told you that what is real image? Image formed due to actual intersection of two reflected rays. Okay, means here after reflection, two rays which intersect each other. Okay, so this intersection gives us a real image. Okay, actually they are intersecting. Second point such type of images form is a real image which is inverted one. Inverted images form. Okay, in case of virtual image, we find that the image is formed due to intersection of back produced reflected ray. So here we have to back produce the reflected ray, then and only then we will get a image. In case of the stick, we have seen it, right? When the stick is dipped into the water, then it looks bended as well as the shorter. In that case, we back produce the reflected ray and we got a point of object is O and image we got as I. So image is formed due to the intersection of the back produced reflected ray over here. Second differentiating point is that in the real image form is inverted. Here in a virtual image form is upright. Okay, image form is what? Upright. Okay. Now third point is that real image obtained on the screen. It obtained on screen, but virtual image cannot obtain on the screen. Okay, so these are the differentiating point between the real as well as the virtual images. Okay, now let's discuss about image formation. Okay, formation of images. We know that the image gets formed because of the intersection of two reflected rays. Either they are intersected actually or it appears to intersect. If it meets actually, reflected rays if meet actually, then the real image is formed. And if the reflected rays meets after back producing it and it seems to meet into a single point, then such type of images is known as virtual image, right? So here we are going to study about the formation of the image which is a point object, say. Then how we can get an image of that point object. If extended object, then how can we get a image in front of the mirror or inside the mirror. Okay, the object is placed in front of the mirror. So these cases we are going to study about. First is formation of image of first point object. Now assume that this is a plane mirror, okay, and the object is placed here in front of a mirror. Now at least, before only I told you that at least two incident rays from the object on the mirror we require to get a image form inside the mirror. So take any two rays. One ray, let I take incident on the mirror from the object along the normal, then we know that it get reflected along the normal only. If I back produce this reflected ray over here, then I will get in such a way the reflected ray is. Other ray which is obliquely fall on the mirror, say making an angle of incidence I, then it get reflected from the mirror with an angle of reflection say R by obeying the law of reflection, and as I back produce this reflected ray, then it meets in a single point, and here I get the image of the object inside the mirror. Inside the mirror. What are the characteristics of the image form? Okay, that we will study later. First, study about the objective extended one. Extended object. If object is extended one, then how it is? Take a pencil, say like this is the pencil, okay, and I'm going to find out the image form of this extended object inside the mirror. Okay, this is a silvery surface. This line shows a silvery surface and upper surface is a plain one. Okay, now let's start. This is the 2 points A and B of extended object. So choose a 2 points which are the extreme points of extended object and take a reflection of these 2 points. So assume that one of the ray falling from point A along the normal on the mirror, after reflection it undeviated. It is undeviated, right? Means it goes in a same path. As I back produce this reflected ray, so I will get a reflected ray over here inside the mirror like this. One of the ray which makes an angle of incidence say I, which obeys the law of reflection say like this. Okay. Now if I back produce this ray, then I find this back produced ray meets at a single point which gives us an image of point A as A dash say. Similarly over here from the point B, two reflected rays we require. So one of the ray from the B falls on the mirror along the normal, then I find that it gets reflected in the same path and in a same path. Okay, one of the ray which falls on the mirror say making an angle of incidence say I, and after reflection it obeys the law of reflection and it get reflected like this say. If I back produce this reflected ray, I get the point of the image over here say. Right? Now as I draw this picture, then what I find? I find over here the image of the pencil in front of the, which is kept in front of the mirror. Now it is inside the mirror. Image is inside the mirror. In this way, you can draw a ray diagram of any object which is placed in front of the mirror. Now let's study about the characteristics of image form which is kept of the object which is kept inside the mirror. Okay, in front of the mirror, sorry. So first characteristic is that the image form inside the mirror, image formed is inside mirror. It is inside the mirror. Second point, it is virtual. Image form is virtual one. Third, it is of same size of object. It is same size of object. Okay? And fourth point is that it is at same distance, or we can say perpendicular distance from mirror. Okay? If object is in front of the mirror at a 5 meter, then the image form inside the mirror is also at a 5 meter. Keep in mind. So the characteristics are image form is inside the mirror. Second, it is virtual one. Third, it is of the same size and same height. Okay, we can say it is at the same perpendicular distance from the mirror. So these are the general characteristics of the image form due to the plane mirror of the object. Okay, now let's see the next concept of a light is lateral inversion. Okay, lateral inversion. Now what is lateral inversion? If I put a ring in my right hand, if I put a ring in right hand and if I stand in front of the mirror, then it looks in left hand finger. It looks in left hand finger. Right? If I raise my right hand, then in the mirror it is as a left hand. Right? And this is nothing but a inversion made by the plane mirror, which is known as lateral inversion. Means the object which is at right hand looks in a left hand is nothing but a lateral inversion. How can we define this lateral inversion? Interchange of left side as right in image formed due to mirror is known as lateral inversion. Okay, it is known as what? Lateral inversion. Means if here is the ring which is in the right hand or say left hand, in the mirror if I see, this looks in a left hand. Okay, the ring which is in the left hand looks like in a right hand in the mirror. Such a interchange of left side as a right in the image form due to the plane mirror is known as lateral inversion. Okay, now let's study about some points which are related to the lateral inversion. First note is given that the lateral inversion produced by the plane mirror is similar to the inversion that occur on the blotting paper used due to dry ink while writing. Okay, on the blotting paper also we get an image if ink is spilled out, and what we are doing, we are putting a blotting paper on it, then we find the interchange, right? Rather what you do, use keep a ink dot over here and you fold the page in a half and press it against the ink, then you find that the lateral inversion image is formed, right? And that is a symmetrical one. This is one of the point which is important point related to lateral inversion. Second thing, the lateral inversion of the letters. Lateral inversion of the letters means alphabets. Which alphabets? A, H, I, M, O, T, U, V, W, X and Y is not noticeable these are not noticeable because they have a exact symmetry. Left is right and right is left. So in the image you find same x, same y, same things you will get. Here say y. What is the symmetry of the y? Y symmetry is like this. So left side and right side you can see same. M if, and if the symmetry is this, you find same. Okay. A if, you find same. Means some letters are there, alphabets are there, which do not give us a lateral inversion. Actually they give us a lateral inversion, but it is not a different lateral inversion. It is same as the object is. Third point is that this lateral inversion is because of this lateral inversion, the word ambulance is written in inverted form. Okay, word ambulance is written in the inverted form. So the driver in front of the ambulance can see in the mirror ambulance in a proper way. Means the ambulance word can be seen by the driver like this only. Okay, because of this only, this word is written in the inverted form on the car or ambulance. Okay, so it is easier for the driver to read it in a proper manner. Next is the image formed by the spherical mirror is also in the inverted form. Okay, and if we talk about the location of the image, then if the object is at say 5 centimeter in front of the mirror, then the image form inside the mirror is also at a 5 centimeter. So this is how we can find out the distance of the image from the mirror inside the mirror is whatever it is in front of, same way it is back of the mirror. Understood? Next topic, or one more example I can give you. If a mirror is over here and a person is in front of the mirror, say here is the person, right? And if the distance between mirror and the person is 10 meter, then the image form of the same size at a perpendicular distance 10 meter from the mirror, okay, in this way. Okay, if this person moves over here, right, and which is at a distance of say 5 meter, then at same distance of 5 meter the person again you can see, right? Means here 5 and here 5, so together distance is 10 meter between the image and the object. This is object and image, so the distance between the object and the image is 10 centimeter together, 5, and over here the object here distance is 5 meter while the image distance is also 5 meter. So these things you keep in mind. If the person moves by 5 meter toward the mirror, then the distance between the both person is halved. Means it 20 upon 2, which is nothing but the 10 meter. Okay, so these things you keep in mind. For a day it is sufficient. Our first exercise is over. Second exercise we will see later. Okay, thank you.